Hello guys, a very happy good evening to everyone of you. And guys, today we are going to see the newspaper name The Hindu, and today's date is September 22, 2025. And some of the quite interesting, it's like amazing thing has been occurred in the geopolitical information, especially the Modi's master stroke. Why? We are going to see in this newspaper. And the Trump's literally, it means about around 1 crore rupees of the visas literally got backfired. It's like a low, it means lot of U-turns was being made by the Trump. And also that the United Kingdom, it means one of the British Empire, has just recognized the Palestine as a state, one of the top master move for the entire geopolitical world. And lot of other, it means quite interesting thing has been occurred in this day-to-day life. So without wasting time, let us get started. And covering that, it means before three information, little some of the quite interesting information also occurred in the world. So without wasting time, let us get started. So welcome to my channel. My name is Newspaper. Let us get started. So you can see the first one. So one time H1B visa fees is only for the new applicant, says US. So I think so if it means most of the IITs and it means IIT Madras and lot of top private institute as well as the government institute, it means lot of the private companies, especially from the USA and the United Kingdom, a lot of other companies comes here and directly hires the top brilliant mind. So they take the top billion from the IITs and lot of other private institute top. It means like a gold holders. It means like a toppers like that. They will just take and they will just go and place in their it means USA, and they will earn a lot of money. So but for this, the Trump has made a bigger check. If you want to place the any kind of other, it means in Trump's point of view, alien person. See, an alien, because whenever a person is outside of the USA, he considers them as an alien. So whenever you place an alien person from outside of the country, you are going to charge literally 1 crore rupees, because if you want to stay here and if you want to get any kind of visa, you have to give me 1 crore rupees. But now it has been, it means the entire the Trump administration as well as the White House just told this is only for the new applicants, not for the old applicants, because there are a lot of like clashes between each and every companies, especially a lot of Microsoft, Google, who it means some of the Indians might take leave and come to the India also for a certain kind of visit. So during the time they also got, it's like pumped up, it's like they got feared. So definitely the visa of myself will be cancelled like that. So the Trump administration has just told for the new applicants only, it's like an annual fees. You have to just pay only one time and you can be here like that, they have just told. So you can see that why Trump has made this kind of initiative, because he doesn't want the Indians, especially he doesn't want any kind of alien person, not alien. He doesn't want any kind of alien person to be placed in their country, and the USA is only for the USA. Especially if you want me to just go and see the USA history, entire USA history is not meant for the USA, because all the British peoples all the British Empire peoples just went to the North America and they just conquered certain kind of land, and they killed lots of black Americans and lot of tribal Americans and lot of red Indians. Each and every people, it means for example they would have 100%, mean only 10% is there. Literally 90%, the entire, it means the British people has just killed there, and they named themselves as the USA. So I think so you can understand. So an alien is occupying an alien land, and now they are just telling the other country you are an alien person. You can see how much fool thing has been there. So for this, what Modi has did is one of the master stroke, guys. Literally, you can see. So what he can do, we means we can't definitely blame the entire Trump's administration. You can't do that. It means Indians are so genuine, Indians are so much hardworking. So until now, Modi did not react so much. He just told, you can see, over the past few decades, foreign products has cemented into many of our everyday it means object of use. So we need to replace them with our own product. Now just Trump has given a Trump card. So it means if you want to have a trade, means definitely you have to just give it means of discount of Russian oil and reduction of Russian oil, and you have to just completely abandon Russia, and you have to just be so much friendly with America. But as the India opposed it, you can see India has changed so much, and now instead of importing lot of goods from the USA, India has just decided to manufacture 100 local products inside the India itself. And along with that, it means you can see, instead of all of the Indian, it means top brilliant minds, instead of going to the outside of the country, they can be placed within the India itself. One of the biggest master move was done by the Modi. Suppose he like this kind of information, if before he had just told me, definitely it will be a big, it means for Modi, it will be a lot of bigger backlash. So, but now the Trump has just given a route way. It means he has just gave a pathway. One of the good things we have to literally appreciate them. So please guys, suppose if there is any kind of Amazon or Flipkart, let us give a parcel for Trump, especially in the Nobel Prize category. So literally not only do this, and literally each and every one. It means if a pin drop, it means like a small ballpoint pen dropped in the ground also, I just stopped that. If a small, it means like two dogs are fighting in the street, yes, I just stop with the dogs fight, so give me no praise. Each and everything is completely, literally blaming each and every time. India and Pakistan, I think so you would have known about India and Pakistan, what kind of thing has been occurred. Operation Sindoor and both of the DGMO, it means Director General of Military Operations, just held the talk and stopped the entire war. So until now, Trump has been claiming, I stopped the war, I stopped the war. So please let us give him a Nobel Prize. I think so. Nobel Prize is available in Amazon, Flipkart in a cheaper rate. We can just give him parcel, or we can just get a second-hand product from China and let us give him parcel. So you can see the Modi has just be proud to say you are a Swadeshi and buy and sell Swadeshi movement. It means Swadeshi goods. I think so you can understand. So along with that, though the GST reduction, one of the biggest thing that has been done by the Modi. So guys, in my point of view, Modi is creating it means like a legacy. Okay, you can see, suppose if you just distinguish between BJP and Congress, you can see in the Congress period, lot of things has not been done. But in this BJP period, literally lot, it means especially the bullet train initiative and the metro train initiative and lot of the, especially the, the train, Vande Bharat initiative, and it means especially in the defense product also, lot of other things has been just boosted in the entire India. Especially if in the defense point of view, in defense, if the Indian is spending 1 rupees means we are just getting a profit of 24 rupees. Wow. Literally we have to just clap for this guy. So because before time we have just imported a lot of, especially the weaponry things, but now we started to export. See guys, 1 rupees, where is 1 rupees? It means at the before times we don't, it means we don't export at all. But now this 1 rupees investment of 1 rupees in the Indian defense sector leads to production of literally 24 rupees. Wow, literally we have to just appreciate the entire India. So we can suppose buy Indian and be Indian and sell in India. Okay, so can we just go for the next information? So you can see UK, Australia and Canada recognizes Palestine state in a seismic shift. So these are the top 3 countries recognizes the Palestine as a state. It means state of Palestine. So definitely in the future, definitely any kind of embassy would have been over. Suppose literally if Israel, it means if Palestine has been recognized as a state in the UN United General Assembly and also the UN, a lot of other things, if they have just accepted Palestine as a country means definitely the Israel attack against the Palestine will be stopped. Yes, definitely I am 100% sure. Because I think so until now it means for example if Palestine is a land and Israel came and occupied little bit of land only, just 5 to 10% only, and later on this 5 to 10% has just increased to 20% and 30%, now 40% is been there. So if they have just it means if the country has not been declared as a Palestine means definitely they will take over 100% of Palestine. But you can see why they have just did this kind of ground attacks. Why you can see they have just started to infiltrate inside the Palestine area because they are just capturing the Palestine area and they won't definitely come out. So it's like a China's rule only. They will come. It means they will come 100 feet inside, 100 steps inside, and whenever one person comes in opposite, okay, they will just return back. How? It means they don't return to the 100 steps before. They will occupy 50 steps. Okay, we have just gone 50 steps backwards. So it means you take 50 steps, we take 50 steps. Like that, definitely the China will do. Same like the Israel also will do. And who will support? USA will support. Until now, guys, USA is using lot of veto power against the world to protect the Israel. So in one point of time, if Israel just failed, means definitely the entire USA will just collapse. Okay. So the next thing you can see, Trump claims it again to have stopped India and Pakistan war. I don't know why you can see he should get a Nobel Prize for sending 7. Literally, we want to just give him a parcel from either from Amazon or Flipkart. So you can see we are forgiving peace agreement. We are just stopping the wars. So we stopped the war between India, Pakistan, Thailand, Cambodia. Literally we have to just give him something a good thing. You can see Kosovo, Serbia, Israel and Iran. Israel and Iran. What about Israel and Palestine? See is just leave him. I don't know how to speak about it. So I think so you can understand. So the next thing you can see, Taliban rules out Bagram Air Base despite US President call for his return. Guys, literally I don't know why the Trump administration is doing such a, it's not a worst thing, but they should not do like this kind of thing because at before I think so you don't know about the Afghanistan issue. At before time in Afghanistan, Russia has just entered and they just ruled the Russia for they just ruled the Afghanistan for a certain amount of area. It means for a certain amount of period. So later on USA came and with the help of Pakistan, they just conquered the entire Afghanistan and they just removed the Russian force outside of the Afghanistan. And later they are just ruling the Afghanistan every time. But while the USA has been ruling the Afghanistan, each and every Afghanistan person was so much desperate attacking the USA. So before time, while Russia was been occupying that, they did not do any kind of thing. But while the USA came, each and everything has been done. So afterwards, what they have just done is they just it means vacated each and every. It means they just evacuated each and everything. So USA, it means under the Joe Biden administration, they just made a deal. Suppose I am just going out of the Afghanistan, so Taliban should not come and attack the USA. Especially the Taliban administration should not come and attack the USA. They did not care about the world. Suppose if you want to go and attack the other world countries, you can go, but you should not come and attack the entire USA. So that was the deal made during the, it means the American person coming out. Now again what they have did is Trump has just come and claimed, and we need the Bagram airbase. Why? Because if this airbase is there, means definitely he can control the entire Pakistan, entire it means north part of the India as well as the China. So it's like a major upper hand for the USA, but definitely Afghanistan won't give. You can see it means not possible. Another thing you can see, if it means if Afghanistan does not give Bagram airbase back to those that built it, the United States of America, bad things are going to happen. Oh. Literally, I'm so much fear. This kind of mindset only the Afghanistan will be, especially the Taliban will be. So there will be so much fear against this kind of Donald Trump's thing. But they definitely don't consider this as an information. They just told, okay, if you want to have a deal, okay, let's give. We won't make a deal. We won't give any, you can see a deal over even an inch of Afghanistan soil is not possible. We don't need it. Wow, see, such a great things. You can see Taliban, guys, literally none of the countries has just recognized Taliban as a government, as well as Taliban ruling the country. So they don't recognize that. But now the USA will definitely come and say, we will just recognize the Afghanistan as a UNSC member and as well as a good permanent country or non-permanent country, and we will just accept the entire Taliban government. But you have to just give this kind of background as well. Definitely they will make like this kind of stupid deal. But Taliban is not a fool as they were fooled by before by the USA. But now Taliban has came to a good thing. So next thing is, you can see Russians military plane entered aerospace over Baltic Sea. See, one of the good thing, guys, because what's the main thing is we have to see what kind of aircraft has been entered. So they did not give any kind of MiG or it means Sukhoi Su-35 or Sukhoi 56, 57, Falcon 57. They have just given Russia's IL-20M military aircraft. It's a reconnaissance aircraft as well as a signal detecting aircraft. Especially it is built for radars. So where the enemy's radar is been located, where the communication towers is located, each and every signal jamming thing, especially this aircraft has been manufactured. So that's why the entire NATO has been so much feared. Suppose if they just give MiG-25, it is like a fighter aircraft or attack type aircraft, means that's not an issue. But they have just sent reconnaissance and signal detecting aircraft, especially communication detecting. So that's why they fear a lot. Because if they just enter the Baltic Sea and they have just tracked any kind of anti-air defense systems as well as the air defense system, especially in the Poland and Estonia and a lot of Baltic states, means definitely it will be a lot of bigger issue for the entire Baltic nation as well as the NATO nation. Okay. So next thing. Where is next? Just one sec. So you can see this one, this IAF iconic MiG-21 fighter to fly into sunset after 6 decades. Wow, really we have to just appreciate this kind of MiG-21. So it means one of the most, it's like a supersonic jet, guys. So at the before times, India did not have any kind of supersonic jet, but due to the Russian providers as a very affordable thing only, we could have capable of flying the supersonic jet. And also flying a supersonic jet is not an easy thing, guys. It's such a difficult thing, and especially at the times only full of buttons. So I think so it means, you can see this is entirely a new phone. So we can just display each and everything, we can touch and we can just view upon each and everything. But at the time what happened, each and every time was button. So I think so you would have used about the button phone, so how much difficult it would be. So it means into, you just multiply into 100 times, like that only the entire cockpit system would have been. No digital displays, no nothing. Each and everything was full of the buttons like. So after so much amount of duration, it has just retired. And you can see, and now before we had until 31 squadrons, but India should have how much? 42 squadrons. And an IAF official also told India should not have 42. India should have at least 50 squadrons to counteract the front war. It means front 2.0 war, especially from Pakistan as well as the China. So now this 31 we had, now it has been reduced to 29. So you can see how much we want to involve so much in the manufacturing of the aircraft. So I think so you got to the point. So definitely if the India did not have any kind of improvement in the aircraft, definitely it is going to face a lot of bigger issue. So the next thing, where I just saw this one only. Wait, I just so you can see this one. So it means Shahbaz Sharif to meet Trump along with the select of the Muslim leaders inside of the UNGA. So he's going to definitely meet, and any kind of trade deals won't be there. Any kind of talk will occur definitely in the world. So how we can just counteract India and how we can just blame India like that definitely would have been occurred. So it means at this time, especially guys, before time, the Pakistan has just mentioned the Balochistan Liberation Army as a terrorist group. At the time, the USA has just agreed. It means they just told the entire. It means the USA just told we do consider the Balochistan Liberation Army as a terrorist group. But what the main funny thing is, one the same thing. It means as well as the Pakistan as well as China, they just it means again they just came this kind of thing. It means they just again told we should it means the USA only agreed, but the world should agree the BLA is entirely a terrorist group. The world should agree. So if a world order need to be passed, means it should be agreed with the UNGA. So while they have just took up this kind of resolution, at the time the USA opposed it. We don't consider the Balochistan Liberation Army as a terrorist, means global terrorist organization. So we do agree that's a terrorist, but we don't agree that's a world terrorist organization. You can see how much the US is currently biased now. So on one point of time they are just favoring the Pakistan, and at the same point of time they are also not favoring the Pakistan. So believing the Pakistan, it means believing the USA is completely like a two-edged sword. So which side you are holding, everywhere, each and every side you are holding is a lot of problematic thing to you. Okay, I think so. You can see this. Note this one. And again, it means especially who is that who is that pain? That the Congress party has again started to blame the entire BJP. The BJP is doing what the BJP is doing like another thing. So they just really started to blame each and every person. And guys, one of the other information that I want to tell is especially about the Kerala's issue. I think so you would have known about the Kerala's brain eating bacteria. So one of the, it's like so much disordering thing that has been occurred. Today 19 persons has been died due to the brain eating bacteria. Suppose if you are a Kerala person who has been watching this video, please be careful, and please don't for a few days don't go and bath in the lakes, ponds, in kind of rivers. So why? Because the amoeba is spreading so much in the kind of lakes, ponds and rivers. So that's why you have to be so much careful. And suppose if you just drink the water, it's not an issue. But if it has been entered through your nose into your, it means why? Because the nose is so much interlinked with the brain. Okay, so while the amoeba enters in your nose, it overcrosses the brain barrier. It means the blood barrier it will be, and as well as the brain barrier will be. So it's like this side is nose part, means this side is the brain part. So it easily crosses the brain barrier, and it affects the brain, and it starts to eat the brain. Okay, so while it's been eating, we can't control, we can't do any kind of thing. But what the main thing is, if 10% is affected by the brain eating bacteria of amoeba, means literally 8 to 9% will die. See, only 1% is the person may live, but he can't live his life in a satisfactory way. So why? Because literally the brain has 4 parts. So if, for example, if the brain hits all of the 10% means, you can see the entire activity of the person will decrease. So you can see how much the thing is complicated. But now Kerala has just managed so much good, because if it affects 10% means literally only 2 to 3% are dying. It means 2 to 3 only death has been occurring. So they are able to serve 6 to 7%. So for that, literally we have to appreciate the entire Kerala guys. So because I think so, lot of disease, especially the water disease and animal disease, Nipah virus, and each and every disease spreads quickly in the Kerala because of the water. You can see water and air. So because also of the moisture. So we have to be so much careful, and please be careful. And I think so you can understand this one. So the next information. Okay, that's it. Wait, I'll just look over it. So another thing, now lot of car has just reduced the India GST as well as the taxes. So that's a good thing that has been occurred. Sikh laddie NRI tribal man killed by village mocking death for Gram Panchayat. And 5 months Pagalgam. So you can see Pagalgam shadow stays on tourism. Next thing, Taliban's government, okay, US Canada recognize Israel kills. Israel often kills only. Okay, we have to check, wait and see. Okay, guys, then that's it for this today's newspaper. I hope so you liked this today's newspaper, and let me see you in the next video. Until then, take care, bye bye. Have a good day.